Breaking news tonight. Britain's political class is trapped in a scandal so vast it threatens to collapse public faith entirely. It is a story of political panic, mismanagement on a colossal scale, and a broken promise to the most vulnerable in the country. A new report from Westminster has revealed the true, sickening cost of the asylum accommodation crisis, a staggering £15.3 billion squandered by the Home Office on a system MPs describe as failed, chaotic, and expensive. This isn't just a financial disaster, it's a moral one. It's a story of money spent on private contractors, while our own heroes are left sleeping on the streets.
For years, the government's failure to process asylum claims created a massive backlog. And who paid the price? The British taxpayer. The crisis forced a dependency on expensive, privately run asylum hotels, the cost of which spiralled out of control. The contracts to manage these sites were a catastrophe. A parliamentary report this week found the cost of the 10-year contracts, originally £4.5 billion, has now tripled to over £15 billion. The Home Office had no effective levers to control these rising costs. That's £1 billion giveaway. But the incompetence runs deeper. MPs accuse the department of being incapable of getting a grip on the situation, allowing private providers to rake in massive profits while service standards slipped. The report even flagged instances where two contractors now owe the Home Office millions in excess profits.
Facing a storm of public fury and a looming election, the Starmer government could not simply let the hotel crisis continue. They needed a firewall. They needed a solution to appease public sentiment. Their answer? Military barracks. The Home Office confirmed plans this week to move hundreds of asylum seekers into disused army sites, including Cameron Barracks in Scotland and Crowborough Training Camp in East Sussex. Prime Minister Starmer insists he is frustrated and angry at the mess inherited from the previous government, determined to close the hotels. But there's a cold reality behind the political spin. Even the Defence Minister admitted this week that the military sites may cost the taxpayer more money than the hotels they're meant to replace. It's a political move with a financial downside, all for the sake of public opinion.
Some clutched service medals, others held eviction letters stamped reallocation order. One of them, a Falklands veteran named Thomas Reed, 67, lost his left leg defending the Union Jack in 1982, he told reporters. "I gave my leg for this country, now I sleep in my car outside the home they took from me."
The moral trade-off here is stark. On one side, public outcry over accommodation for migrants. On the other, the desperate plight of the people who actually built this country, our veterans. The government allocated an additional £70 million this month through the Rough Sleeping Prevention Grant, a necessary but painfully small figure, dwarfed by the billions wasted on the asylum contract chaos. We have organisations working tirelessly to house veterans, yet we funnel billions into a private contracting system described as incompetent. The priority is misplaced, the system is broken. And for the asylum seekers themselves, the new plan is not mercy, it's cruelty. Humanitarian organisations warn that housing people who have fled war and torture in former army barracks creates prison-like conditions and risks severe trauma.
This is our country! You should be here standing with us!
So the political class closes the hotels, replacing them with sites that are possibly more expensive and certainly more controversial. They treat the symptoms, public anger, while ignoring the disease. Government failure to govern. The scandal isn't about where the people are housed. It's about the lack of accountability for the billions spent. It's about a political system that allows private contractors to profit from national misery. The report demands a complete overhaul. It calls for the government to finally set a clear strategy to stop making promises designed to appeal to popular sentiment and to start delivering a fair, humane, and financially responsible system. Until that day, the crisis will continue, the money will keep flowing to private hands, and the shame will remain etched in our national conscience. The bill for this collapse has arrived, and Britain is footing the cost.